Hi guys, welcome to my channel. So today I have another designer inspire to unbox for you guys. I know that I have not been showing LB any kind of love recently, but I think today I have a video that is going to just put LB in a more positive light. I know that the brand just recently did a collaboration after 20 years with Murakami, and I remember seeing the Murakami bags. I thought they were really fun. I love having like I love seeing the multicolors. And today, thanks to my friends at Babala, they were really sweet and they sent me the new Murakami handbag, the TM Alma BB bag. This one is one that I picked myself and I wanted to give it a shot. I think that out of all of the LB monogram canvas designs, I think that having the multicolor, it's so fun, and there's just so many different ways in which you can style it. So I do want to give you guys a disclaimer. The item that I am going to be reviewing today is only for educational purposes. I am not intending to sell this product in any way. My only hope with this is to preview the handbag for you guys so that you can make a better and more informed decision as to whether or not this bag is for you. I've had the pleasure of reviewing over a dozen handbags, and I just love doing reviews for you guys, giving you guys my opinion in terms of style and even quality, craftsmanship, and all of those things. So today I'm gonna do an unboxing, which is something that I don't normally do. I normally just wear the handbag for a little bit and then I will do a review. But because it's my last video of the season, it is my last video until December, I would say. Maybe I'll do an extra one, I don't know. But because it's my last video for a while, I want to take a little break and focus on family and work. I just wanted to go back to my roots and just bring that excitement of the unboxing. So without further ado, I have here the box that I received from my friends at Babala. Babala is just so amazing, you guys. They always have amazing communication. This is my third review with them, and I did have an issue with one other item. The feedback that I gave them, they took it like a chef's kiss. They were so polite, respectful. I love doing collaborations with them, and yeah, this is the box that I received. I was kind of surprised to see this box style because I have been seeing like the lighter color boxes, but this is giving more of the OG LB handbag style. Okay, so this is the box. Really solid box. I love the texture. This is like the real deal, you guys. This feels really legit and I love it. When you open it, ooh, they just do such a nice job with their packaging. In here I have a receipt, really fancy receipt, very pretty, comes in this fancy envelope, gorgeous. I love this. You have some tissue paper. I've never seen this kind of tissue paper in any of the other designer inspire LB bags that I've reviewed, and I've reviewed 2 other. So shout out to my friends for sending me this. I love the tissue paper if I want to gift it. And then you have over here the dust bag. Oh, they also gave me a ribbon. We love our ribbons. And they have an authentication card. Now let's take out the bag. Ooh, okay. Ooh, they put it in this nice plastic. So let's take it out. Have like this here, this over here. Okay. And now you have the handbag. Ooh, okay. So first, I want to say 10 out of 10 when it comes to packaging. I mean, the level of protection for this product is insane. So you have this here, and then at the top, you have like this clipping the handles together. And then the handles have some fabric. Let's just take all of this out. Okay. Over here. Kind of hard to take it out without scissors. Okay, I'm gonna come back to that. The bottom has like a plastic, but it's so smooth. I don't think, okay, well, you can see the reflection, but the bottom has this protective coating of plastic. That's amazing, you guys. That's amazing. Am I confused? Is that how like the bottom of the bag should be? Because it's perfectly, yeah, it's just like perfectly placed in here. There's like no plastic sticking out. And then like this part of the hardware also has a protective plastic, but not this over here. So let's zoom in on the bag. This is what it looks like. Absolutely gorgeous, gorgeous design. So I want to start by saying that I am extremely impressed with the quality, the color, and the craftsmanship of this handbag. I am looking at the original LB bag and the listing, and everything just looks on par. Everything looks amazing. I love the size for this handbag. I think that for this style, the size is extremely cute. When I was younger, I had the bigger size, and I actually found it at a thrift store. Is it original? I'm going to say so, because it lasted me a long time, and I found it at this thrift store that was like massive, and the owner was rich, and like he just opened a thrift store because he had like a lot of donations and clothing. But yeah, the design was exactly the same. It's just the handbag was bigger. This size is absolutely, absolutely amazing. It is not a purse that is big enough for it to be worn over the shoulder, but it is the perfect wrist purse. Based on the listing, it should also come with a crossbody strap, but just looking at it so far, the handbag can be worn handheld or over the wrist. Love that it has all the tiny details that I'm looking here in the website. The stitching looks amazing. I think that the monogram canvas is very wonderful. The texture of this fabric feels very, very original to what the monogram canvases feel. I do have the Papillon handbag, and it is an authentic handbag, so I'm able to compare the overall feel and texture of this fabric, and I can tell you guys that it is very, very well made. The print, I'm comparing it to the one on the website. Everything looks meticulous. Everything looks very carefully made. It looks like it's in wonderful quality. Even up here, there's a little bit of the blue, some of the blue design that comes up, and you see it here on the website. So yeah, you guys, Babala did a phenomenal job with the overall aesthetics and the exterior. The buttons have the logos. Everything is just very, very high quality. I know that I'm not the biggest fan of LB, but when it comes to the Murakami collection, it just holds a special place in my heart. I can wear this with a white dress. I could wear this with a tee like this and make it fun. It is just a really fun way to play with the monogram. So first impressions, I am honestly right now at a 9 out of 10. I mean, yeah, I feel like I want to give it a 10, but I don't know. I'm gonna go with a 9 out of 10, okay? But first impressions so far is winning. Now for the inside, you have two zippers, which also have the very famous LB monogram. This is a very famous zipper style. It's been the style for LV for decades. You have two zippers that meet here in the center. This is just a part of the aesthetics, like this. Also, the color of the hardware, you guys, is gorgeous. Like, this gold color is the real deal. So to open the purse, you just open the zipper, and then inside they put this, and then they gave us, ooh, okay, so they gave us all of the accent and decoration pieces that go with this purse. So here they have a care package, just so that you are aware of how to take care of your handbag. Yep, they have it in multiple languages, so you have that here. Okay, and then it also comes with just more information on the handbag. All of this comes inside that little envelope. And then in here you have some more details for the hardware. They call this the key bell on the original website, so I'm just gonna call it the key bell. Maybe I'm saying it wrong, but this is the key bell that it comes with the handbag. This is the key bell, and this is what goes on the side of the purse. They also gave me this mysterious box. So oh, okay, so this is the actual key. Wow, this is like legit. Like, this is a key, okay? Like, this is not plastic. This is really well made. You have the keys here. Let me just zoom that in. You have the keys and the lock. Gorgeous. And this goes on the purse. Okay. It's so crazy, you guys, that you actually have to like use the keys to open it. Don't lose the keys. I lose keys all the time. And then there you have it. Take out the keys. This is extremely cute. I'm just very concerned that I'll lose the key, but at the end of the day, like, where else are you gonna use a lock in that's this tiny? Honestly, the lock is so small. If you have a diary, you could have like a very bougie lock with the LB logo, so that's really cute. The engraving, you guys, is top quality. I mean, yeah, I feel like I'm gonna give this bag a 10 because this is just wonderful. Okay, moving on. Next you have, I guess this is the crossbody strap. So take it out of the plastic. Okay, so next you have the crossbody strap. It's a plain and simple strap. And then you have some hooks. This is the kind of clip that it has. This is what the ends of the hooks look like. And they open like this. Okay, so they hook it here. And then on the other side, on the opposite end, you just hook it here. And wonderful. Oh, did I do this wrong? Okay. And I think this is how it goes. If not, then it is what it is. It still looks pretty good. You have the straps. I think that this handbag looks gorgeous if you wear it handheld and you have the straps like, you know, falling off. It looks really cohesive. It doesn't look crazy. Gorgeous. And then this is how it looks if you hold it from the other side. Now, this is not the most aesthetic thing in the world, but once you wear it crossbody, the I believe that these handles would, you know, I feel like at least one of the handles would kind of like stick up like this, because this one is going to be against your body. But this handle, now that I'm looking at it, it's probably going to be falling off unless you find a way to like press it in. But this is most likely how you can expect for the bag to look once it's pressed against your body. So based on the website and what I'm seeing, this opening should be looped like in here, but the length of this part right here of the, I'm gonna call it the neck, this should be a lot longer so that it can be looped into the corner of the purse. And this is me basing it on the website. Okay, so I just discovered that the bow, which is the charm, you have to pull down the bow in here, and then you open this, and then you loop it into the inner part of the hardware. So you loop it in here, you add the bow. So I looped it, added the bow carefully, and then boom. And this is what the install process was like. Not hard at all, but when you do it on camera, it's like, girl, what are you doing? Like, I just look very lost. But yeah, you guys, this is gorgeous. It looks very, very high quality. I think this is my first 10 from Babala and probably my first 10 for LV. Now for the inside of the purse, okay, when you open it, you have one main compartment space, which is just this big open pocket space. There is one tiny pocket here, very popular to this style. It's pretty much for show. There's honestly nothing that you can really put in here and keep secured, like maybe some dollar bills that you want to keep elevated, but this pocket is not big enough for a phone. Because of the design of this purse and the fact that it is wider at the bottom and thinner at the top, you're not going to be able to fit just anything in here. So I definitely recommend just checking out what other reviews and seeing what people are putting in their bag. For me, I'm just gonna put a couple of small notebooks in here just so that you can get an idea of what size notebooks fit in here. But this is the kind of purse that you should wear if you're going to a brunch and you want to just carry some makeup, some money, a wallet, and some essentials. Right now, I just have a notepad, I have my reading glasses, and my phone, and the handbag feels really heavy. So this is something that I've noticed with this design now that I'm, you know, holding it in my hands again. I had that same issue with the larger bag. It didn't matter what I put in. For some reason, the weight distribution, I don't know, something about this purse and just the way that it weights on you, it feels very heavy or more heavy than it should. I'm not sure if it's a design issue or just the fact that the handbag itself is very firm, so that alone, you know, just adds weight into your body when you carry it or put it on. But just keep that in mind. The handbag alone can feel heavy, and when you add any item, it's gonna add more weight to there. One thing that I remember experiencing as a con in my other handbag that I had in this design, I remember having the straps here or the leather just tear. And this was something that happened over time. Like, the handbag did last me about 5 years or so, and I bought it thrifted. But over time, the handbag definitely broke down on this area and it was a disaster. I'm glad that they added the crossbody strap, but yeah, I think that the strap is still too thin and the handbag feels a lot heavier than it should be. So that's pretty much it for today. I really wanted to bring you guys an LV bag that I really do love and enjoy, and I do think that the Murakami bag in the multicolor is just so fun and very original. So I hope that this video is informative. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, don't forget to comment down below. Let me know if you are more of the original monogram canvas type of girl, or if you are the type of person that is more into the multicolor like me. I just really wanted to bring you guys a video where I was not hating on LV. I don't think all of the LV handbags are horrible. It's just some of them are just not my style, but the Murakami bag in this style to me is an absolute 10. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment, and I will see you next time.